And hello. All right, we're here for the third MilkBox podcast. It's called MilkCrate now. I'm here with Doug. You know him, you love him. I'm here with Albert. He wasn't here last time, but he's here now. And finally, we got Sam Richardson on this podcast. Say hello, Sam.
Hi guys. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Good
Yeah.
to see your
So
world.
finally, I said last time that we would have someone that they haven't seen before. That person is clearly Sam, and it's great that he's here now. And I've been wanting to do videos with Sam on MilkBox for a while now. I think I contacted him around the time of when I rebranded the whole channel a couple months ago. And finally, we're able to do something. Originally, I wanted to do something where it was just me and Sam face to face, but I guess screen to face works as well.
Yeah, can't
But
really be doing face to face these days.
yeah, but oh
Yeah.
well. That's why there's been so much freaking. I don't know if you guys have checked MilkBox lately, but it's mainly just me and other people playing video games together because there's not much that else that can be done right now. It's just video games and podcast right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. But one of the reasons I wanted Sam on was because Sam is super talented. Me and Doug, we've known Sam for a while now, and he's also essentially the third owner of our shirt company, Procreate. And it's fun, or I think it's a decent idea to have people that I work with or have worked with in the past to be part of MilkBox to just make stuff. There's some super talented people that I've tried bringing on. For instance, Doug and Albert, perfect examples. Those two incredibly talented. I would never say it straight to their face, but I guess over a video is okay. And one of the things that I like the most about Sam is that he is freaking hilarious. Sam, you've done stand-up a few times, which is something that I mean, personally, I've wanted to get into stand-up a bit myself, but I don't think I necessarily have the balls sometimes to do that. So, how do
Yeah,
you do it, man?
I have no self-respect. I don't care if I get uh it's not confidence, it's hatred for myself. So,
Damn.
I haven't done it in a long time, man. Well, obviously, but I just I don't know. I had I bombed super 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 hard in Australia, and I kind of let it defeat me, but I've been writing and I really want to get back into it. It's the comedy gene is itching in me. I really want to I really really want to get back out there, but I can't for a bit. So
Yeah, which is
uh,
makes sense that it's one of
no
those
one
things that
can.
you
Yeah.
work on it. I know a lot of not comedians necessarily, but writers are using this time to work on their projects. Have you found yourself kind of writing any new material, or you just shelved it for now?
I'm writing a script.
Ooh, fancy. I know that me and Albert have tried writing scripts a few times, mainly
Yeah.
for college, but other times for a couple personal projects. And
Yeah.
it's tough, man. It's really tough.
It's hard, yeah. It's I don't know. This thing I'm working on is I'm afraid that the characters are too they're all me because I don't have another person to collaborate with, but I'm I am accurately dividing parts of myself to give these people voices that are their own because we're all everyone's multifaceted, so I have different parts of my personality, and I'm able to designate those to each character. So it's been a lot of fun. I started working on it for a class, but I don't have anything to do this summer, so I'm just gonna finish it. At
Yeah,
least the first draft by the end of the summer.
yeah. Well, damn. I mean, hopefully that actually works out for you.
Thanks, man.
It's
Yeah.
it's tough making shit. I know that it's tough making stuff and then performing that. For instance, Albert, I don't know if we've talked about this before, but he has performed in front of multiple people, not for jokes, but for dancing. He is a incredibly talented dancer. I went to one of his shows. I was gonna go to another, but I didn't, um, unfortunately.
It's pretty
But he
cool.
was he was the
What
highlight of the dance show.
what kind of
Yeah,
dance?
right. Oh,
He's just being modest.
mostly jazz and hip hop, but um, I've done contemporary and modern before. But yeah,
Cool.
mostly
That's kind of
the
dope.
funky, fun stuff.
The funky fits.
That's
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah, yeah. bunch of talented people at MilkBox, and hopefully we're able to actually show off more of that talent in the near future. But another thing is that Sam is one of the few people that have kind of joined MilkBox that they have their own YouTube channel. So like you can watch some of his stand up over there. I'll link it into the description of this
Thanks,
video.
man. Yeah, I got 2 videos up you can check out.
They're
More to
funny as
come
shit.
when this. Thank you. I appreciate that. More to come when when I can go and do stuff in places.
Well, wasn't one of them something like the title of it's like being a Jew at summer camp or something like that?
I mean, it was a Jewish summer camp, so that
Oh.
was probably that could have been the title for everyone.
Oh shit. Yeah. I don't know. Whenever I've kind of attempted to do stand up, but not really. But most of my jokes, it's just basically ripping on fucking like companies and people. Like it's more of a roast, honestly, than a stand up. Oh well.
I mean, kind of like at these open mics, anything goes. You can pretty much say whatever you want. I mean, like you're at risk for like someone punching you, but
I remember I've like gone to a few open mics, not of course performing at them. Some motherfucker, he went up to the mic, he just started doing slam poetry, and everyone was just like, "This isn't. No, you're at the wrong place."
they have poetry nights at a lot of the same places they have open mics. They do have poetry nights.
Yeah, so that dude was just confused.
Yeah.
But oh well, probably got the wrong night. And then
Yeah, that's happened to me before, actually.
Seriously?
Yeah, I thought it was an open mic night, but there was some guy like performing techno on a keyboard with a projector behind him. It was cool, but it wasn't what I was there for.
Damn. I wish I could kind of produce music. I've made a few attempts. Never really went anywhere. Made a couple, I guess you could call it a song. I wouldn't. It was more of like just beats that I enjoyed myself. I know, Doug, you've tried to get into the realm of creating music before. Like I remember you even bought like a whole DJ setup board. I don't really know what to call it.
Yeah, it was just like your average starter board or your starter like DJ board or mixer board. That's what they're called, the mixer boards. I mean, I think I would be pretty good at it if I had the patience to learn what every knob and everything does. But like, I started doing it and I was like, like there's a lot. I'd rather do something that I already know and like or perfect my craft, which has mostly just been designing and stuff like I'd mostly do for the clothing line and stuff, and just I can see things in a room without having to like change anything. I can just like see it there or something. So
yeah, and then I think we've talked about Procreate on our past 2 podcasts. Albert knows a bit about Procreate. I've talked to him before about it, and we keep talking about like. Oh yeah, still have my business card?
Yeah.
Good. Because like it's gonna come real soon, the relaunched website. Just gotta wait a little bit longer. Maybe by the next one it'll finally be up. We're hoping to get that up soon. Showed a couple designs already, but in due time. And hell, the main 3 Procreate people, brought Doug and Sam onto MilkBox, so we'll get shit done. And hopefully people that watch us will like it as well. And maybe eventually they'll see a MilkBox shirt or 2 on there, but not for a while.
Yeah, but soon.
That reminds me, I gotta send one of those to Albert still.
Everything is coming soon. It's a very exciting time right now.
Whoop whoop. Yeah. What about you, Sam? Have you ever tried making music before? Like, not necessarily DJing, but like.
Yeah,
producing?
I made a diss track for our friend Bobak.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh shit!
I made a diss track. I don't know. Yeah, it was pretty good actually. I'm alright at freestyling. I'm pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have one buddy who's really good at freestyling. I won't say his name, but Doug is also friends with him. And it's like joking freestyling, like meme type shit.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, I like
funny.
to have fun. I like to mess around. I don't have anything super important to say. That's all right. So
Yeah.
why would I not have fun?
That's relatable.
I feel like most diss tracks are just talking shit. It's just like, oh, he tweeted something I didn't like about me. I'm gonna make a diss track on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so watch out, Albert. Watch what you say.
Bet.
I know me and Albert have like a pretty similar taste in music. Like when I made his video on MilkBox, after we were just in the car for like half an hour or an hour just listening to music.
Yeah, that was pretty sweet.
But Albert, have you ever tried creating music or anything like that? I feel like you would, or like you've mentioned it to me. Am I confusing you with someone else right now?
Yeah. I mean, like, I don't know, like, I used to play drums a lot, and I would just mess around with beats, but it's nothing like I tried making a song or anything like that.
Oh.
So, yeah, no, not really. Yeah, no.
But damn. I don't know. I've never been musically talented. And I think I'm technically tone deaf. Like there was this thing that I think it was Harvard or Berkeley, like they have a website. And it's like, oh, use headphones and try and find out if you're tone deaf. And I was like fucking tone deaf according to that website. So I'm probably tone deaf, which will explain why I can't sing.
We've always known.
Oh. Well, why didn't you tell me? The fuck, man? Why you been hiding it?
Dude, we just want you to live your life without any worries.
I mean,
ignorance is
not
bliss.
A bad way to live.
Ignorance is bliss.
That's true. That's very true.
And bliss gets a kiss.
Don't tempt me, Albert. Yeah. So, Sam, have there been... Is there, like, anything you would love to create with MilkBox? Because, like, I know I've talked to Albert before. Like, him and I, we want to make a music video for another person that I want to bring on to MilkBox. His name is Noah. And we already agreed to it. It's more of we just can't at the moment. But, like, is there anything you would, like, really want to make?
I think this would be a great platform for sketch comedy, and I'd love to do some stuff with that. That'd be really, really fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'd be down for something like that.
Yeah, that would be really, really fun.
And plus, if we're able to get, like, enough people together, that works even better. Because, like,
true.
I want to make, like, a couple shorts. Like, I have, like, a few stuff written up. But then at the same time, I realized just, like, well, it's just me, like, doing it.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's just, like, I'd prefer having another person with me and would do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They say it takes a village.
Yeah. What does that sound?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I think you do know Doug.
Is that you, Albert?
Dude, what?
I think it's Doug. It's definitely Doug.
Sounds
No,
like
it's definitely not
jerking
me.
it. Like,
It is you.
That's absolutely Doug.
I can if you want.
That's exactly the sound. It's definitely you.
See, he
Doesn't
just
work
proved
the same.
himself guilty.
It could be. It's definitely Albert. I saw him on his hand on this thing, bro.
Dude, I was just feeling my shirt. It feels really soft today. Really good at doing laundry.
It's a good skill to have.
see, Doug's wearing the cut-off sleeved MilkCrate shirt.
Yeah.
I think you wore that last time you were on the podcast, too.
All I'm wearing these days is cutoffs. It's too.
I don't think I've seen
It's
you
like-
in a
it's
shirt
like
that's not a
92
cut-off
here.
Procreate shirt in about 6 months.
Seriously, though?
Yeah, it'd be like that these days.
Yeah.
I went freaking hiking the other day in like 100 or like 90-degree weather. Terrible idea.
Yeah.
Hated every second of it. Except when I finally stopped and like saw the views. It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, I've been back to the like ideas for things we could do. I don't know if I've mentioned before. I think I did in the comments on one of these videos, but like, I mean, it's probably like one of the most generic things you can do, but some challenges. But do some like pretty interesting challenges, or bring some old ones back. No, no, like 1,000-degree knife shit. Or I mean, I think it's cool, but like, you know, that's been done 1 billion times over. So it's like, you know,
Yeah.
unless we could, you know, do that and think of like a different way to do it, then maybe but you know, challenge.
What were we talking about last time on the podcast? Like a milk chugging challenge or some shit?
Oh, bet. Bet.
The gallon
Bet.
challenge.
The gallon challenge. That's what it was.
I would do
yeah.
that again.
I would
Doug
Wait.
and I
do
have both done that.
Have
I
you
would
ever
do
done
that
like
again.
the track and yak? Yeah, track and yak. Is that what it's called? I'm not even
Track
sure.
and yak.
Yeah, so like you
Fuck's a
drink
track and yak?
you chug a pint of milk, then you run a lap, and then your partner drinks a pint of milk and they run a lap, and then you have to drink 2 pints of milk and run 2 laps. Then your partner does the same thing, and whichever team throws up first loses.
That's a good way to get me to throw up.
that. Sounds.
What the fuck?
Dude,
that
if
sounds
you
fun.
here's the thing about chugging a gallon of milk. You throw up. You throw up halfway through. It's a gallon of milk. You're gonna throw up.
You chug like a.
Everyone-
You throw up after a
Everyone
quarter.
throws up. Yeah.
I believe.
If you
Yeah.
faced up like a pint of milk, you'd throw up.
No, I can chug a pint of milk for sure, guaranteed.
You maybe some people. Yeah, I think maybe. Some,
But a gallon,
yeah.
I mean, if I'm being honest, a gallon would probably kill me. But
No,
it would
like,
definitely
I
kill
don't
me.
know.
I
I
mean,
have like the smallest stomach.
You'll throw up. Like you'll throw up a lot, but it just you have to, or else you'll die. Or
When
shit your
Sam-
pants, I guess.
when Sam and I did it, the basically the trick is just fucking to keep on fucking drinking it until you like throw up almost into the fucking gallon. Then you just keep on doing that over and over again.
What
Sounds
I was
like an
doing is
infinite
I
cycle.
was at a certain point. I think halfway through the gallon, I'd throw up, and then it'd like make room for more milk, and then I just throw up that milk, and I eventually like I wasn't actually like digesting any of the milk. I was just
Yeah.
like just spitting all of it back out.
That sounds
Yeah.
fucking
There was-
terrible.
I did it with whole milk too. It was really really gnarly.
Oh.
okay,
The only
would it
thing
be?
I still like whole milk, which is odd.
Oh yeah, I still
Didn't
love
ruin
milk.
your experience of milk.
Yeah. No, a lot of people that we did it with, like one of our friends says, like claims that he's lactose intolerant now,
Mhm.
and like he takes like lactose pills.
Jesus.
But yeah, I'm fine.
I have a
I still like
question.
milk. Yeah.
Do you think it's worse or better with chocolate milk?
I feel like if anything worse, maybe.
I think
don't really
because
know.
the chocolate adds like, dude, like if you compare like chocolate whole milk to like regular whole milk, like the chocolate whole milk is like it's like almost syrupy, because it's like
thicker.
Yeah.
so you're
Doesn't it also have
it's
like double the
definitely
calories
worse.
or like triple it or
Probably,
something?
probably, yeah.
It'd
It's
be
at least
harder, I
double.
think.
way worse off.
It also definitely all depends on like, cause like I've definitely had pretty watery chocolate milk before, whereas like
That's a good
I'd say
point.
like the Safeway gallon chocolate milk would probably be like definitely, it's not like super syrupy, but it's definitely more so than whole milk.
It also really depends on the percentage.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm
Good
down.
old, good old. It wouldn't be the MilkCrate podcast if we didn't bring up milk like once.
You know what you know what I would do? I would do the track and lap with the track and yak with half and half.
Ooh.
With half and half. Ooh.
Dude,
Half and
hell
half,
no. Oh god.
That'd be really funny. That'd be so gross.
God
I don't know
damn.
how it would work, but
Yeah, I'm
I
honestly
think I
so
could
down
maybe
to do
hold
track
down
and yak.
a pint of half and half maybe.
I mean, I'm not gonna stop y'all from doing it. I'll be like the fucking ref or something.
Nah, you're getting roped into this.
Yeah,
God.
you're doing it. You'd be yakking the most, I feel like.
Oh, I
Oh,
absolutely
this-
would. That's why I don't want to do it.
This one kid, during the thing, he said he was lactose, and so they gave him a gallon of Pepsi, like a giant bottle of Pepsi.
That's
I'd
so
be more
much-
inclined to do it with like a
I
bunch
think
of
it was.
Pepsi.
I think it's way worse. No, I think that's
Is it
way
because
worse.
Pepsi
like,
tastes like shit?
well, and that you ever
Carbonation?
chugged a Smirnoff Ice?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
so
yeah.
you know how it's just bad because of the carbon. Imagine
Yeah.
chugging like six Smirnoff Ices.
That's a good point
Sounds
actually. Because when I did the
horrible.
Smirnoff Ice, like it didn't come out my nose, but it felt like it was gonna. You know?
Yeah,
Like you
well,
get
yeah,
that
it's just
feeling, but it doesn't.
More like
bubbles.
carbonation.
The bubbles like
Yeah.
climb up your throat, climb up your airways.
There's definitely people that deal with carbonation a lot better than others. Like, I'd say people who drink, like, beer, like, every single day would probably be better at that. But, like,
Probably, that's a good point.
I hardly ever drink carbonation. So, like, carbonation for me is, like, terrible. Like,
Yeah.
Hell, I remember once me and Doug back in like high school, I think, we had like these massive Slurpees from 7-Eleven, and I drank mine in like a hella short amount of time, and then we wanted to race across the track field. And I think it was just to see who was faster. Like that was it. Like we were just like, I wonder which one of us is faster. So we did that. Doug won. Honestly, not by as much of a lead as you'd think. Like it was fairly close up until the end.
Yeah.
And then I puked up all that Slurpee.
Wow.
And then I think,
honestly,
yeah.
Huh? I didn't.
No.
I completely forgot about that until you just mentioned it again. Memories.
Yeah. That was probably my favorite memory from our high school. That was a lot of Slurpee though that we had, dude. Like it was it was the big gulp or whatever.
Yeah,
like the one above it.
The classic.
Yeah, man, I feel bad for anyone who's like eating while listening to this podcast.
Yeah, lots of throwing up involved.
They did that to themselves.
That's true. Yeah. Oh well. But yeah, it'd be fun to do challenges like that. Not necessarily that one, but stuff like that.
Yeah. That's also something that we could potentially do like over camera too. Like we don't really need to be in person.
Yeah. I mean, I've been wanting to do this for such a long time. Drunk video games. We got to do that shit.
Yeah, definitely. 100%.
Or like drunk Jackbox. I know Doug knows what Jackbox is.
Yeah.
Do you, Albert and Sam, know what that is?
I know what Jackbox is. Yeah, Jackbox.tv.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be lit. That would probably be one of the better drunk games together.
Yeah, or Drunk Cards Against Humanity. That one would be a good one too.
Oh, easily.
Yeah.
Dude, I haven't gotten drunk in like a long time.
Any reason, or just like out of not wanting to drink?
So I was on this diet where I was only eating like animal products, so just like meat, cheese, and dairy, or like meat, dairy, and eggs. Yeah. And so I had like one glass of whiskey with my mom. And since I had no carbs in my system, I was hungover for 2 days straight off of one glass of whiskey. So I've kind of just like avoided it.
Yeah. I mean, I personally try to avoid alcohol, except for like special occasions for the most part, or if I'm like if it's a social thing. And even then I'll limit myself. But if it's something like drunk video games, like I'm all for it.
I really, it's like I feel like I have like grown up a bit, and I don't want to like ever like black out ever again. Like you don't want to.
Yeah.
You want to like be controlled. Like we're adults,
I agree with you on that.
Yeah.
I
Freaking
know.
Doug. Should
Doug
we tell
really
him what your nickname was?
Yeah.
His nickname is Blackout Doug.
Used to.
Here's the thing.
He used to be Blackout Doug.
Like Doug will always try to like I know he's very vigilant and like tries to like not like drink to excess, but then whenever it's like it presented at all, like he does. It's just like a force of nature. It's just gonna happen. Like it's just something you have to accept.
It's the prophecy of Doug.
Much less often, though, I'd say.
Depending on the
because he's drinking less often.
Yeah, freshman year was kind of almost a scary time in my life. I mean, we would drink probably. Sam and I were both in the same frat, and we would we'd drink probably like 4
4
or 5 days a week.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Just, dude, looking back on that, like, it makes sense for, like, an 18-year-old to do, but, like, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
I blacked out, like, 4 to 5 days a week. It was a pretty insane time in my life. It was, that has made me change a lot of my ways.
Yeah. I bet, yeah. There was, the yoga position, downward dog?
Where are you going with this, Sam?
Listen, so somehow Doug would always like end up like in downward dog, but in downward dog you use your hands for support in front of you like this, like you like put out your hands, or I guess your arms. But he just like rests his cheek on the floor of whatever room or like parking lot he was in.
I just use my face.
Yeah, and it's crazy that it's incredible that you don't have like awful acne all over like the right side of your face. Like you're really lucky because you were just rubbing your face on floors for a year.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think those years definitely, like, honestly, like, now I realize, like, I feel like an old man a lot of the time sometimes.
Me too. Yeah.
Mostly when I'm just, like, not working out. But, like, I feel like some of that came from freshman sophomore year, like, which is, like, worsened it for now. But I'm getting out of it, so that's a good thing. That's in my past.
No. No, I think
that's part of it. You got to grow up.
Exactly.
Over the past like 3 months, I think I've had like 1 beer or less.
Yeah.
And like I think other than that 1 beer, I think the last time I drank was when we made the hiking video. It was like when we went hiking with our buddy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then before that, it was like the New Year's thing I did. So that's really just like I've drank 3 times in the past half year.
I've definitely drinking more than that, but mostly just because we play die across the street, and it's like it's not like we're drinking. It's just like having something there to play die with. It's not like getting drunk or anything. It's like casual.
Yeah. I just don't drink much anymore. Yeah.
So.
Yep. And then I guess now would be probably the most appropriate time right after we talk about drinking and being drunk to talk about potential sponsor that we have.
Okay.
Because what wouldn't companies love, right? I already talked about this a bit with Doug. I won't say the name for legal reasons, or unless like we end up just not going through with it. No, I wish. No, it's a company that I haven't seen like other like YouTube people, or like I hate the word influencer. I think it's just like the dumbest word ever made. First of all, and like haven't seen other influencers fucking with this company. But it's a technology company, small one. Seems like a startup, I think, or at least I think they're small. Could be wrong about that. I'm trying to get them to send us a few things, and then we would get like a referral code, just like, hey, use this link, and we would get a percentage of like every sale, which is nice. So I'm trying to look for like other sponsorships like that, potentially trying to get other people I know that are like streamers on Twitch that are like pretty big, or like other kind of big YouTubers on MilkCrate podcast, which is nice.
Yeah.
So, in the future, but luckily we get Sam this time. Yeah, he's our special guest, or more of a welcoming to Sam to MilkBox.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
While we're on the topic of businesses, I guess I don't know if have we shown on the podcast our Yeti design.
Oh, I don't think we have. We showed only like the shirt you had, the poster in the back, and I think the long sleeve that I had.
Okay. Yeah, well, here's the Yeti design. It's like, just for a little sneak peek, they'll be up on the website pretty soon. But this is the front.
That's so cute.
And it has these nice little tassels on here. They're pretty. It's a nice hoodie. This is definitely a daily use. Not right now since it's fucking hot as shit, but maybe at night. Maybe at night. And this is the back.
That's funny. That is funny.
Drops the ice cream on the ground.
Oh yeah, and it's our logo.
Yeah, and it has a little logo there.
Yeah.
That's that. Oh yeah, and I also think it has the logo on.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
So
totally
we're gonna have the logo on the inside for all of our premium designs and stuff when that comes to it.
Yeah.
I
did like a test run of MilkBox shirts even, and those turned out pretty well. A little bit of improvement on my end for it, but that's I think the only post even on MilkBox's Instagram. It's like me and Daniel. We're wearing the horse mask and the rooster mask, and it's just like us in our freaking backyard. Yeah, so follow MilkBox on Instagram. We got a Twitter. That reminds me, freaking Twitter, they banned my personal account, and I tried to be like, hey, can I get this back? They responded just like, nah, you violated our terms. I'm just like, I've sent 2 tweets, and I followed only MilkBox. Like, what the fuck?
No one.
What were your 2 tweets? Were you inciting mass violence?
They were nudes. But no, so what my
were
tweets
they really?
were... No, I wish. No one wants to see that. But my tweets were, it was, I don't know if you guys, do you guys remember Movie Pass, or like, do you know what that was? Where it's like
Yeah, I
unlimited
remember you
movies.
guys. Yeah.
So like, when those guys hit the crapper, there was another service which was like the same concept called Cinemia or something like that. I'm probably not pronouncing it right because it's a Middle Eastern company, but
Okay.
they like stopped like the app support, and I was just like, I couldn't get the service for 2 months, and the only way to contact them was through Twitter. So I'm just like, hey, can you help me unblock my account? That was the first tweet. The second tweet was, okay, I'm just letting you guys know that I'm canceling my account and you can take it up with my bank. Those were the tweets, which I deleted like or like half a year ago. So I had no tweets anymore on my Twitter, and I just followed MilkBox, and they suspended my account like a week ago.
I bet they thought you were a bot.
Probably. That's why
Yeah,
I'm
that-
just
that
like,
makes
I
sense.
tried contacting them.
If you had no tweets and you only followed one account.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like, and it's like, if you think I was a bot, okay. But like, I reached out to them to unsuspend my account, and they said no.
Mhm.
That's where I'm just like, come on. And I can't even delete the account, so I can't get my my Twitter handle back, like with another email or phone number.
Sucks.
So if they say no again, because I did another request being like, okay, I want to know how I violated your terms or whatever. And if that doesn't work, then I'm just going to say, hey, can you just delete my account because I don't want to be associated with Twitter. And I'll just take my Twitter handle back with a different one.
Mm.
Goddamn Twitter. Does anyone use
Yeah.
Twitter? MilkBox needs to follow more people. Like on even MilkBox's Instagram, I only have it following me and Doug.
I use Twitter. Yeah.
All
I
right,
use
all right
Twitter.
then.
I've been getting more
I'll
into it.
I'll hit you up later then for following you, I guess. Yeah.
I think I'll be starting to use Twitter, but probably not until our website goes up, and mostly for the sole fact of the clothing line and not really and MilkBox and not really anything else, just because I don't
Yeah.
know. There's so many social medias. I don't want to just waste my time on it all the time. So it's like
Agreed.
I don't want to, you know what I mean? Might as well not add another one to the fucking multiple that there already are.
Dude,
Yeah.
like I had MilkBox even claim. Y'all remember Vine and how awesome Vine was?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, like they made Byte, which is basically Vine 2. Like that was its original name, Vine 2. And like as soon as that came out, I tried getting MilkBox, and then it's like, oh, that's taken. So I'm like, okay, I guess I'm now MilkBox Productions on there or something, or like MilkBox Official. But it's just like I have like that on like even TikTok, I think Snapchat, and it's like I've never even touched those with MilkBox. By the way, TikTok sucks, and it's like borderline porn at this point. Like I'm surprised they just haven't been bought out by Pornhub.
I'll tell you something. There's a lot of stuff on TikTok. There's a lot of stuff on TikTok that you wouldn't expect to see. There's interesting shit on there. I wouldn't sleep on TikTok.
No, I mean, I'll say this. There's like some funny stuff. Like I think Gus Johnson has another comedian. He has Twitter, and he's like
Gus
pretty
Johnson.
funny.
Yeah.
But so it's like there is like funny stuff and entertaining stuff on Twitter, but not Twitter, TikTok. But like there's also some garbage.
I think the
But
main
doesn't mean there's garbage everywhere, right?
Yeah.
I think the main reason why a lot of people are so turned off by TikTok is mostly just because TikTok, I mean, for me, the way I was introduced to it was just all of the random, same exact videos just posted on Instagram. All of them are the exact same. None of them are funny or cool or anything. I mean, sure, some of them are good, but like they're all the exact same thing. So
Yeah.
like, it's probably just more of a variety on TikTok, which I'm sure, right?
Yeah. And then like most of what I see, it's also just people doing like weird ass hand motions with like a stupid song.
Yeah, people make dances to stupid songs. Well, I mean, you gotta like not look at like 15-year-old girls' TikToks.
But that's like all it recommends me.
I know, you gotta just not like scroll past them, and then maybe like they'll eventually realize like, this guy doesn't like watching 15-year-old girls dance, and then they'll show you good stuff.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but Sam, I know you've done some, but do you have those? Do you have a TikTok and you posted those, or 'cause yours were hella funny?
Thank you.
See, that's a good example though. It's like
I
there
made
can be good
TikToks.
stuff on there.
I made TikToks where I was using my nunchucks.
I already find it funny.
I mean, it's funny, but it's also like pretty impressive if you look. It's like I'm pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh,
it
you
is
actually
pretty
like know
impressive.
how to use them? Oh shit.
Yeah, man, I've been using nunchucks since. Hold on, sorry about that. I've been using nunchucks since I was like 6 or something.
Damn, that's
Doing pretty
actually
well.
pretty badass.
Yeah, I took a long break, so I haven't really used them. But like, I got them like right, like I'm looking at them right now. So I just like play with them whenever I can.
Sweet.
Nice. I want to get a butterfly knife because
Yeah.
I don't know why. I just find it really cool and fun.
I have a friend, or Sam and I both have a friend that is actually really good at butterfly knife.
He's
I look
so
for-
wet. Oh my god, he's so good.
good. Yeah. And it's really cool, honestly. It makes me want to get a little practice knife and try it myself.
Yeah, the trainers. You guys should just get trainers. Like, I mean, the trainers are legal, and you can't get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to get like a few things like that, like knife throwing, axe throwing. I
Talk
don't know,
to
just
Sam
like
about that for sure. Sam has
Yeah,
all
I've
that
been
shit.
I've been getting back into my knife throwing roots.
Oh damn.
Yeah, I got like a couple about like some new sets.
Nice. Dude, I keep seeing on ESPN they keep doing like knife throwing competition or like distance of like how far you can throw an axe or something like that or cross. They've done a lot of stuff with like bows and arrows lately.
Sweet. Yeah, archery.
Yeah, archery. Yeah, how I forgot the fucking name of archery. Bows and arrows. Jesus Christ. What am I from like the 1000th century?
Yes.
Fucking hell. Yeah. Yeah. Have any of you guys been watching ESPN lately? Because it's mainly just like replays or like highlights from like some of the most eventful sports games, like the
From
championships
time to
or something like
time.
that.
I don't really watch too many like sports too often, so
Are there any sports that you're actually into, like baseball, basketball, football?
I like football and basketball. I get them out, but I mean, I'm not gonna like. I don't really go out of my way. Like, I would never watch the game alone. I think unless it was just on. But
For me, huge basketball fan over here, and
Yeah.
I haven't really been like looking at like the highlights on ESPN or anything, but I'm always looking at like fucking dunks of the decade and stuff on YouTube. And The Last Dance, that was I think they're done. Yeah, they're done now. But The
Is
Last
that the
Dance was
Michael Jordan like
yeah, it was
documentary type
Michael
thing?
Jordan documentary on ESPN. It was great, really good documentary. I've heard only great things about it. But recently there's been a couple of basketball players who were like, oh, there's like some lies in this, or like some things that were left out about Michael, and like how like they basically just made him to look like a superhero and not like put out the bad stuff. But all in all, everyone, for the most part, people are like, this is the greatest documentary I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's great.
oh, the Last
Damn.
Dance.
Yeah, great.
Yeah, I've heard really good things.
Yeah, I love Dennis Rodman now.
Damn.
Dennis Rodman is a fucking beast. So sick. like-
Just curious, is Sam frozen for anyone?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I'm frozen for myself.
Oh shit.
I mean,
Alright
it's a nice shot.
Yeah, it is a good shot.
It is.
Yeah, let's just keep going. Sorry, I interrupted you, Doug.
As long as you can hear me.
Oh no, I was right at the end of it anyway. That was it.
Oh, okay. Has anyone seen Albert? You might be interested in this, but I think it was like last week when ESPN or MSNBC or something, they had two football players playing Madden, and then they had people just like commentating over that.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, that is fucking hilarious.
Yeah. There's a lot of just athletes in general just playing video games against each other because of the whole virus situation, which is actually pretty interesting to watch.
Yeah, like I heard views for that show Holy Moly have gone like through the roof now because people
yeah.
are like, I guess it's close enough to a sport, but like entertaining that people are just like, oh, let's watch this.
I tried that the other day. Is that coming out weekly?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. I think I've seen the first one. It's on Hulu, I know that. I've seen the first one, but I kind of forgot about it for a second, so I'm gonna get back into that one. It's like a cool Wipeout type show, so.
Yeah, I just find it like super interesting how, you know, all the sports teams are still temporarily canceled for now. Some of them are moving forward soon, but that these sports networks and like TV companies, they're trying to find a way to reach that sports audience, even if it's like barely sports.
Yeah, I know.
Like it's like the bare minimum, like bottom barrel, but it counts.
People need
And
like a lot of people just need sports, I guess.
yeah, it's like
I don't know
filling
if you
that
guys-
role for them.
I don't know if you guys know, but basketball, they're actually, or the NBA is trying to, or planning on starting the finals at the end of July, I believe.
Ooh.
Or maybe it's the beginning of July. I think it's probably the end. But
Yeah.
I think that'll be. I don't know. I've only heard that that's like what they're shooting for, so I don't know if it's confirmed or anything. But something's coming soon.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I feel like that's how it is for a lot of companies, where it's just like something we're gonna push stuff out soon. You know, like I think if things don't get back to normal soon, we're gonna be in kind of like a gap of just content for us all to watch, which is unfortunate. But you know, I guess we'll see what happens. I think we're gonna try and wrap things up now. So you know, thank you, Sam, for finally being on Something with MilkBox on
Dude,
the
thanks.
MilkCrate
Well,
podcast.
let me know whenever I can do it again.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna put your link to the channel in the description of this video, and you know, hopefully people watching or listening go check him out. He's hella funny on his channel. You know, it's I don't know, there's like, was it 4 videos you got up there? Maybe more or less.
Two standard
Two?
videos.
Yeah.
Quick, easy watch. Yeah.
Yeah, so go check him out. Hella funny. Yeah, I mean, there's not much else to say about that. Do you want us to plug your social media at all, or just that?
You know, if you guys got TikTok, I'm gonna be posting a lot of nunchuck videos. I'm at Bunk Yunker. That's BUNKYUNKER. I'm Bunk Yunker, the nunchucker. Don't sleep, all right? That's all. That's all I have.
Younger
to plug
the
for right now, 'cause
numchucker.
That's what I'm gonna be
Nice.
pumping content out on.
Sweet.
Nice.
I think I'll download TikTok just for the sole focus of watching you, Sam.
There's some cool stuff on there. Sometimes. A lot
I'll
of it's
start
just
out with just you.
I shit on TikTok a lot, but there is some cool stuff on there. There is.
Yeah.
I didn't think that it would be useful for anything, but when I found out that you could like add like ad libs, you could like voice over the track of music that you already chose, you know, and it works for certain things. I will admit.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching. Follow Sam. Follow MilkBox's Twitter and Instagram. Be on the lookout for Procrate. It's coming. It's gonna be like a freaking truck once it hits. And yeah, if you haven't checked out the other 2 MilkCrate podcasts, because this is our 3rd one, then check those out. They're only getting better the more we do them. And yeah, hopefully you'll subscribe and check out the next one. And I mentioned before, it's going to be on Spotify, SoundCloud soon. Still working on that, hopefully by the end of the week. So, stay tuned.